Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Sunday is the anniversary of the September 11th terror attacks. I will never forget the terrible day and how I felt seeing the World Trade Center burning in New York on the television while sitting in language arts. Since that time, we have seen advances in civil rights, which, I would argue, is the best way to defeat terrorism. However, we have seen the danger that comes with it. I do not think I will forget where I was on 9/11. I was in the nurse's office at school doing physical therapy. I could not hear the announcement over the intercom, but once I went to language arts, I was able to fully take in what had happened. It is unreal watching the replay of the jets hitting the Twin Towers. I knew that my uncle, Mark, worked at the Pentagon, and I was scared that the next time I saw him, it would be in the flag-draped coffin. I was so happy when my aunt, and cousins came to visit for the weekend and he was alive. I hugged him. However, I know others are not so lucky. I know that others lost one or both parents that day. The hijackers who boarded those planes and turned them into missiles did not care about race, creed, religion, gender identity, sexual orientation, or disability. Their goal was death and destruction on a massive scale. They thought we would back down. They were wrong. They saw America as a threat due to our tolerance for each other, and they still do, even as we wind down the war on terrorism. They see the simple mixing of genders as an abomination, and they do not understand the concept of equality. Even though we just gone through a highly contested election that the Supreme Court had to step in and decide, we were united as one. It is interesting that, since that day, homegrown threats now are more prevalent today than threats from the outside. We done much to secure our mass transit by using technology and vetting transportation security administration officers, but more needs to be done. There should not be this divide among our political parties over issues related to families. History must be taught in our nation's single-quote schools, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Novels such as To Kill a Mockingbird, The Diary of Anne Frank, and other historic novels should remain a part of the language arts curriculum, and discussion of racism and genocide should take place in schools, not shoved out of sight and out of mind. For if we push it out of sight and out of mind, we will be doing a disservice to our children, because we are allowing people to dictate what version of history teachers can teach. Shoving ideas out of sight is like shoving people in the closet, and nothing good will ever come from that. Only acts of terror. I am sorry, but history is ugly, but a necessary truth if we are to survive as a nation. For history, if we do not learn from it, will inevitably repeat itself. Both of the major political parties should support marriage equality for everyone and codify it in our Constitution. For how is denying a group of people their civil rights not fighting terrorism? Do not forget those who are living under the Taliban have very few rights. Both political parties should support respect women as equal and get those to see themselves as subservient to a man out of power. Advocating genocide of any minority should mean a jail sentence. A man who had his supporters attack our capital should be in a prison cell on death row waiting for his execution, not be able to stump for like-minded candidates. Even if he were a Democrat, I would be calling for his imprisonment because, despite our differing views, we are all Americans first. He inspired his supporters to attack our capital. There is a difference between a peaceful demonstration and a riot. If Senator John McCain were alive, I am sure he would be angry and fully support the conviction of the former president. We should be doing everything in our power to make our people want to stand for the flag, not forcing them to do so, as we secretly undermine their civil and human rights. For undermining civil rights is like disrespecting our military and all it stands for. September 11th is a day to recommit ourselves to the cause of freedom, liberty, and justice for all. It is a day we should never forget and mean it by supporting equality and straighten our resolve, for we are stronger together. Do not forget to leave a like on this video, and please hit that subscribe button. I will see you soon.